This video will show you the landing page of Visali 3D Radiology software and its main components. Visali Radiology 3D is used to view CT, MRI and X-ray images for both the male and female body. Clicking on the male button to access the male radiology images, or click on the female button to access female radiology images. The Multi-Users button is where you can create or join multi-user sessions. After selecting the male or female body from the landing page, you will see the start screen of the software. It is mainly composed of the right side panel, left side panel, toolbar, exploration area, and settings bar. The left side panel contains the CT Images tab. To view CT images in 7 densities and 3 axes, based on the selected mode, for example, either body regions or full body. The MRI Images tab is used to display MRI images in 2 densities and 3 axes. Finally, the Case Study tab is used to view radiological images of certain case studies. The right side panel contains the Information tab to view information on the images, the Pick Slice tab to show the image in 2D and perform actions like viewing landmarks and changing density, and the Contrast tab to change the contrast of the images. The Exploration area is composed of the Full Body button to access the images for the full body, and the Body Regions button to access the images for the body regions. This area also contains the Active Image button to determine the desired region and axis, the Hide Options button to hide images for a certain body region or axis, and the Help Image button to reveal a number of help images. The Highlight tool highlights an image or group of images from the scene, making it easier to see the specific image and select it. Once the Highlight tool is active, a red border will appear on the model, which indicates the level of the image. We can move this red border by moving the mouse over the model. To highlight a group of images, we activate the Group button. Select the number of radiology images to be displayed and apply the tool on from the drop-down list. To demonstrate this, we will highlight 30 images in the middle of the abdomen region. To disable the Highlight tool, we can click on any area in the scene or click again on the Highlight tool button to deactivate the tool. The Hide tool allows users to hide the selected image or group of images. 2 hiding options are available in the secondary toolbar, each providing a different hiding mode. The application activates the single Hide button by default, which allows the user to hide a single image. We use the Group Selection button to hide a group of images. To hide a single image, we activate the Hide tool by clicking on it. Activate the Single button from the secondary toolbar, and finally click on the image we want to hide. As an example, we will hide an image in the middle of chest region. To hide a group of images, we activate the Group button and click on the group we want to hide. Select a number of radiology images from the drop-down list to determine the size of the group to be hidden. As an example, we will hide 30 images in the middle of abdomen region. To undo the hide action, click on the Disable Hide button from the Remove Options toolbar. The Hide Upper button is used to hide all slices above the selected image, whereas the Hide Lower button is used to hide all slices below the selected image. The hide options can also be accessed using the right-click shortcut. We can apply the hide action on a single or a group of images, or hide images above or below the selected image. The Fade tool makes an image or group of images transparent. Two options will appear on the secondary toolbar when the Fade tool is activated, which are Fade Others and Fade. Fade Others will be activated by default, and it is for fading all the 3D radiology images except for the image or group of images selected. The Fade option is to fade the selected image or group of images. To fade all images except for the one we select, we activate the single icon on the secondary toolbar and then activate the Fade Others option. And finally click on the image we do not want to fade. To fade all images except for the group of images we select, we activate the group icon on the secondary toolbar, select a number of radiology images from the drop-down list to be displayed and use the tool on, then activate the Fade Others option and finally click on the images we do not want to fade. For the Fade Others option, this icon here is used to control the level of transparency applied to the faded slices. This icon here is used to control the level of the red tint applied to the highlighted slice. The Fade tool can also be accessed using the right-click shortcut. To undo the fade action, click on the Disable Fade icon from the Remove Options toolbar. The Isolate tool isolates the selected image or group to see it alone in the scene. Two isolate options are available in the secondary toolbar, each providing different isolate modes. The application activates the single isolate button by default, which allows the user to isolate a single image. We use the group selection button to isolate a group of images. To isolate a single image, we activate the Isolate tool by clicking on it, activate the single button from the secondary toolbar, and finally click on the image we want to isolate. As an example, we will isolate an image in the middle of the abdomen region. To isolate a group of images, we activate the Group button and click on the group we want to isolate. Select a number of radiology images from a drop-down list to determine the size of the group to be isolated. As an example, we will isolate 40 images in the middle of the chest region. To undo the Isolate action, click on the Exit Isolate button from the Remove Options toolbar. The Isolate tool can also be accessed using the right-click shortcut. We can use the Text Sticker tool to pin notes on the images. To add a text sticker, we first activate the Sticker tool by clicking on it. Then we click on the image and type the notes in this area. We can move the sticker to any other location by pressing and holding the hand icon here. To attach an image to the sticker, click the Attach icon here and upload the image. To maximize the image we attached, we click on the icon here. Click on the exit icon here to close this window. Click on the recycle bin icon here to delete the attached image. We can add one or more stickers by clicking on any area on the image. To remove the stickers one by one, we hit the exit icon here. We can remove all stickers at once by clicking the Clear Stickers icon from the Remove Options toolbar. The Screenshot tool allows the user to take screenshots of the view currently appearing in the scene while the application is running. While the application is running and when we are satisfied with the view we want to capture, we click on the Screenshot button and a screenshot of the current 3D view will be taken. The screenshot will only include the visible 3D view and not the whole application screen. For example, it will not include the toolbars and the left and right side panels. The screenshots we take will be saved in the user folder by default. We can change the folder where screenshots will be saved from the Settings menu. Recording tool captures a video and audio recording of the screen while working on the 3D radiology images. The recorded video can then be shared with colleagues. The video will be saved in the user folder by default, but we can change the path where the video recording will be saved from the Settings menu. To start screen recording, we click on the Recording button and then the Start button here to begin recording. To pause the screen recording, we click on Pause button here. Clicking on the Start button again will stop the recording. Once we stop the recording, we can see the path of the saved video. The Measure tool measures the distance between any 2 points on the image, giving you a better understanding of the relation between body parts appearing on the image. The tool will be active only for an isolated image, so first we have to isolate the image. Then activate the Measure tool by clicking on it. And finally, click on the start and end points you want to measure the distance between. The Measure tool creates a line between any 2 points you determine on the image. We can add one or more measurements by clicking on any area on the image. To remove the measurements one by one, we hit the Exit button here. We can also remove all measurements at once by clicking the Disable Measurement button from the Remove Options toolbar. The Measure tool can also be accessed using the right-click shortcut. The Body Planes tool reveals a representation of the 3 planes on the 3D radiology images. The planes are the sagittal, coronal, and transverse planes. To turn on a single or multiple planes, click on the button beside each one's name. Using these sliders, we can move the planes on the body. To reset the planes to their original location, click on the Reset button here. We use the navigation ring to control the position of the 3D radiology images. Clicking on the plus and minus buttons will zoom in or out of the view. The camera buttons increase or decrease camera depth. The directional arrows move the 3D view up, down, left or right. And the Home button resets the 3D radiology images and the camera view to their original position. The Hand button moves the navigation ring on the screen, and the Close button closes the navigation ring. The Settings menu allows users to control resolution settings, language, sound settings, the save path for screenshots and recordings, and scene color. From the Resolution button, we can change the resolution quality by choosing Best, High, Medium, or Low based on the device's specifications. We can also switch texture quality between High or Low and control anti-aliasing options from this tab. Also, through the Resolution tab, we can choose between running the application in full screen or windowed mode. From the Language button, we can select the language for the application. Language change is application-wide, meaning that it affects all aspects of the application, including menus, bars, panels, and body structure names and descriptions. The Sound button allows control of the volume of the background music and text-to-speech volume. From the Save Path button, we can select the desired save path for screenshots and screen recordings taken through the application. Through the Scene button, we can change the color of the scene background by choosing one of the colors in this palette. Click on the Reset Background Color button to reset the background color to its default setting. This Reset button resets all options to their original setting. To close the Settings menu, click on the Exit button here.